Babes.
Uh-huh.
In 1958, in Derry, Maine, which is a fictional town,
Yes, it is.
there's a kid named Ben,
Mm-hmm.
and he refused to let this boy named Henry copy off of his test.
Uh-huh.
In, I want to say, math.
And how old is this kid?
Ben and Henry are in 5th grade, but Henry has already been held back a year because he's a bully.
Okay.
So summer vacation starts, and right before it begins, they had the test, like a week or two before.
Yep.
And because Ben wouldn't let Henry copy off of his test, Henry said to him, okay, you're going to get it this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Henry was told that he'd be allowed to graduate, but he'd have to take summer school.
Oh, to graduate from 5th grade.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
And Ben's one of these kids who is a little bit overweight, likes TV, but a great student.
Right.
So one day he's walking from the library, fantasizing about this girl, and Henry comes up with his 2 friends and starts to, drag Ben. And Henry wants to carve his name into Ben's stomach.
Ow.
Ben breaks free. There's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Ben is hiding. And that's where I am in the book, It.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But where did you meet the clown?
The clown is a little bit earlier in the book when Bill's brother...
Who's Bill?
Bill is a stutterer in Derry, Maine, who grows up to be a writer.
Oh, okay.
The book goes back and forth between 1958 and 1985.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. So we haven't seen a lot of Pennywise yet, but that's where he first appears, is when he kills Bill's brother.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What are you thinking about this?
I don't know if I'm going to read it, but I think it's interesting because you mentioned yesterday that Stephen King has kind of the same, the stories are connected in his universe of books.
So we've seen Beverly and Richie in 1958 in Derry, in It, and they reappear again in 11/22/63.
Wow.
Yeah. So it takes place, the part that's in 1958, I think mostly takes place over that summer. Okay. And then if you remember, 11/22/63 is like the fall of that year in Derry, Maine.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I see. So that's interesting.
It is. And that's why when he goes there, George Amberson, a.k.a. Jake Epping, there's all this talk about how there were these murders in Maine.
Yeah. But it is not as far as you know, isn't a time travel book. So it's actually in 1958.
Well, again, it goes back and forth, but the back is mainly people's memories of it.
Yeah, but nobody's traveling into time.
Yeah, what's interesting is only one of the kids remembers the events of that year, because when they start moving away from Derry, Maine, their memories of it start to fade.
Okay.
Except for the one person who stayed in town.
Yeah.
But they made a pact, which we don't know a lot about at this point.
Yeah.
And when he calls them, their memories start to come back to them.
When he calls them?
Yeah, when he calls the kids who left town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
And the main character is Ben.
He's one of the characters.
One of the characters, okay.
Yes. How do you feel about this?
I don't know.
Oh.
I have no comment.
It's interesting that Stephen King is so mainstream now.
Yeah.
But yet,
he's been mainstream for a while.
But yet there was a time when people considered people who read his books to be crazy.
Wow.
I think that was the case with was it the 3 guys in the South who were convicted of killing and eating those people, and it turned out that they didn't do it.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Was it the Westboro 3 or the Memphis 3?
Not Westboro, but
it might have been the Memphis 3.
Memphis 3.
This is back in the early 90s. Uh-huh. These guys who were fans of his work were accused of, I think, killing a couple. And one of them was a cop in the couple. But it came out in 2012 that they didn't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they did...
and they were accused of eating them?
I think so. Wow. I might be remembering that wrong. But you know what's really interesting?
What?
One of their big supporters, who said that they didn't do it from fairly early on, was Natalie Maines.
Wow.
She seems very ahead of her time.
Okay.
Don't you think so?
I don't keep track of Miss Natalie Maines' politics or how she feels about things.
Well, she got a lot of crap, as Jaylo might say. I might use the S word. Because...
Actually, I don't even use that one.
Oh, really? You don't say crap?
Not really.
Why not?
Like I said, bud, it's not my thing.
That's not a swear word.
Oh, just go on with a story.
Oh, my goodness.
Never mind my words, bud.
Okay.
Never mind.
We'll get to that another time.
Ah.
But was it 2003, she was doing a concert in London, and she said something about being embarrassed that George W. Bush was her president.
Yeah. I mean, anyway.
And it turned out she was right.
Oh, my goodness. But you know what? Not every conservative is for George W. Bush after we found out, a lot of things about the Bush family anyway. I mean, I don't know. I mean, not everyone is in the Bush camp.
Well, that's true now,
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case in the early 2000s.
I mean, I wasn't really, I was neutral on the whole thing because I didn't know anything about politics at the time.
Yeah.
That was 5 years before I really started to study politics.
I'm telling you, in that time, pretty much every conservative was for George W. Bush. And they even had a saying in the Republican Party, you're either with us or you're against us.
Well, I would say that was, I don't know. I really don't have any comment about that.
That's fair. Are you afraid, babes, that... I mean, because I never thought the Republican Party would turn on Bush.
Are we going to talk about this the whole time?
No, we're going to make it very quick.
And... Because we were talking about it and then you...
Oh, I did. Okay. All right, well, we're going to make this very quick then.
Yeah.
In some ways, I think some members of the Republican Party see Trump as a god. But I also thought that when George W. Bush was president. Are you afraid that there would ever be a situation where Republicans would turn on Trump?
I don't know. I personally don't think that the Republican Party sees him as a god per se. I think he's just the antithesis of what the mainstream Republican Party has been for years.
Oh.
And he's the opposite of the Republicans that don't really that have been in office for a long time and they don't really do anything about it. They don't do their jobs.
Oh.
They're not representing the people, and the Republicans that are not supporting Rhino Republicans are saying that he is getting in their way, not just getting in the left's way, but getting in the Republican Rhino's way.
Nice.
So we see him as a change agent, if that's for lack of a better term.
But not a god.
No.
Like if Jesus Christ came down from heaven and said, you shouldn't be voting for Trump, you wouldn't vote for Trump.
If that was his will, no.
Nice.
But
that makes me feel good.
But hold on, let me finish. Right now, he has been the only Republican candidate who has actually stood up and said, these rhinos are no good.
Oh.
And I think that this movement to go farther away from the rhinos happened even before he became president. But no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that he's a god. I never thought he was a god. I think that Republicans don't think he is. Like I said, there's a difference between worshiping somebody and supporting him.
That gives me a little bit of hope, babes. It does. It does. And that actually makes me want Jesus to be real. What? Just so he can say, hey, don't vote.
Hey, enough.
Enough, babes. Now let's get to crap. Why is crap a curse word?
Bubs, I'm not going to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
This is just ridiculous already. We already talked about why, we already talked about this word stuff already.
But I didn't.
That's enough. Let's move on, please.
Okay. I didn't know that was such a bad word. Because I'd like No, I'm just saying, babes. Literally, I think you can say that on like the Disney Channel or on Hallmark. You could say crap.
Okay, let's move on, please. That's enough.
I love my Twinkle Jaylo.
No, it's just you're bringing stuff up that we just talked about this like we talked about this a lot already.
All right, hold this for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Goodreads and I'm gonna see what else I read. Oh, my phone's in the other room. Shit.
Oh.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go grab my phone.
Well, hurry up.
Well, tell me what you do.
Well, it is my house, by the way.
It's technically an apartment.
Okay, my apartment, whatever. I live here.
All right.
You don't. I live here. You don't.
Okay, hold it up like this and not covering the thing.
Okay.
So let me see. What else did I read this week? I didn't go over books the other day. I did not read the burping book.
Blah, blah.
I love you, Jaylo. Blah, blah.
That's you.
Hold on, let me see. That's not the most recent book I've read. Okay, hold on.
Did you not write them down?
No, I did, babes. I did. Oh, I read that book, Under the Overpass, that you told me about.
Yeah. I'm gonna download that one.
He seemed like a cool guy, actually. He talks a lot about Jesus in the book.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Well, I mean, I get that he's a Christian, but it was a little bit like, okay, bro, I get it. You're into Jesus.
You might learn something from somebody like him.
Well, hold on. I'm giving you my take on the book.
Okay.
I thought it was a little bit too overkill with the whole Jesus stuff, but the book itself was solid.
I really want to read it. I think that maybe he wrote it because a lot of Christians are very they're very torn.
Yeah.
Between should we help homeless people because or what do we do when we try to help a homeless person and they take advantage of us?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool to hear about somebody's two guys' experiences going into it not knowing what to expect.
It's mostly the one dude. I forgot. Was it Chris something?
Mike and Sam.
Yeah. He talks about Sam, but it's not the two of them like writing the book together.
It's him and his experience with Sam.
Yeah. There was something interesting. I think he was in Denver at the time.
Yeah.
And he was at some men's shelter. He said that I think once a week somebody would come to preach to them about how they're going to hell if they don't accept Jesus into their heart. And Mike made the analogy that's kind of like telling a starving person, if you don't accept Jesus, you're going to starve to death. Like it doesn't really have the same effect if you tell a suffering person that they're going to keep suffering if they don't believe this thing.
Yeah.
And he said that one of the other guys from the homeless shelter came up to him and said, it's interesting. That guy is going to preach to us about morality and about how hard life is, but he's probably going home to a nice, home and a good family.
That's a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't go out all out and I think what he's trying to say is you have to pick the time to talk about things like that.
Yeah.
And when you tell someone if you don't accept Jesus you're gonna go to hell and they're having a hard time already,
mm-hmm.
They're not gonna listen. They're going to be like, what are you doing here?
Exactly.
Shouldn't you be preaching to your own congregation or whatever? It's like, why don't you go back to your nice house instead of telling us what to do? I mean, I get that. But there are people that have gone to homeless shelters and they've used other approaches instead of just preaching to them because they're not going to listen to the preaching if there's no action behind it.
Yeah, not if you do it that way.
No, I wouldn't if I were in that situation. And I would agree.
I finished that book, The Chin, and we may have talked about it yesterday, but I also read that book on the Brat Pack.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So that was my reading list this week.
Really good.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good book, Under the Overpass. I did enjoy it.
Good. I'm glad you did. I really want to read it now.
It actually makes me want to read more books like that.
Yeah.
Did I tell you, babes? Let me put my phone down. Here, hold this again.
Okay.
Hold this.
Okay.
Hold this.
Okay.
Hold it. Hold that. Put my phone down. I'm covering it with my headphones.
Okay.
Because I put headphones in everything. What was I going? Oh yeah. When I was 19, I had a friend who was a bit crazy.
Oh, are you talking about the Jewish one?
Yes, he wasn't crazy because he was Jewish.
He was just crazy, period.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't like he started reading the Torah and he lost his mind or anything. But anyways.
What?
No, just the way you said that. I'm joking in my head, which was spoken like a true Christian.
Hey.
That was a joke and it was wrong.
I was not
I
in
know.
any way trying to say anything offensive about Jewish people.
Very good.
Okay, I just want to make that clear here.
Okay, so I was like 18 or 19, and my friend's like, you don't think that homeless people have it so hard, and I don't know why he thought this. So I think you should go out and live amongst the homeless for a week. So you know what I did?
What?
I said, okay, that's a great idea. And he said, all right, let's come up with a plan so you can go and do this. And I said, okay, how about this? I'll call you up every night so you know that I'm still alive, and we'll do a Friday to Friday. Now, I had no intention of doing this.
Yeah, okay.
So I told my mom, hey, this is what I'm doing. My mom thought it was really funny.
You were gonna trick this guy.
Yeah. And then his mom overheard us.
Yeah.
So his mom was like freaking out, and I would call their house and she'd be like, no, you can't just, you gotta go back to your house. Forget this thing. And because what I would do is I would go down to the phone booth that was near my place every night. And so I decided, let me see what happens if I skip a night of calling him. So I did that, and the next day they're all like freaking out. So it was fun.
And where was he during this whole thing?
He was in his place.
Wow.
Getting yelled out by his mom.
I honestly think that I think he should have done that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I think no jokes aside, he's either dead or near death now.
Uh-oh.
So yes.
Uh-oh.
He's getting what's coming to him there. Jaylo.
Maybe he has ALS.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
We could check later.
We could check later.
No. Not that I want to laugh at anybody's calamity, but it's...
Sometimes you got to make some exceptions.
Oh.
No. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
We're not going to do that.
You do that on your own time then.
Thank you.
Okay.
Babes.
Yep.
Let's talk about your girl, Arlo Parks. It seems like I might be possibly going to a concert by myself this week.
Well, here's what I mean.
Yeah.
I like her music. I'm not saying she's bad at all. I'm at any time.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like you made a point when you mentioned the Who.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, look, I know that we love concerts. I don't get to go very often, but I kind of want to save my money.
Okay.
And I'm not. I mean, if she comes back, I definitely want to see her with you. But I think I'd like to save up for the Who, just because I don't know if they're ever going to come back after this.
That's true. And I was saying, hey, let's go and see both. But you will not be offended if I go by myself.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
And I'm still not sure if I'm going to go, but I might.
Okay.
Okay.
Just don't dance with any weird people.
I can dance, babes. I'll dance with people.
Oh, why did you dance with girls?
Well, babes, that's all I danced with girls when I did ecstatic dancing. You knew that.
No, I knew that.
Yeah.
But they already knew they were taken.
I don't know if they knew. I don't know if I said, by the way, I'm taken by my Jaylo.
Oh.
I didn't say anything like that, babes.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, just because I think that she is getting on she's becoming a little bit more famous.
Yeah.
And I kind of think just for this time I'd like to save my money and see a group that I don't know if I'll ever see after that.
Okay.
If that's okay with
And
you.
Arlo Parks could, die in a car crash or, I hope that doesn't happen, but she's only 22, but that doesn't mean that she's going to be around forever.
Oh my goodness.
I
know you tried to use that as a guilt trip.
Yes, but, I'm not sure I'll go, but I probably will. And if I do, I'll have a good time without you there, little Jaylo.
Okay.
Yes.
And let me know how the floating floor feels.
At the Crystal Ballroom.
The Crystal Ball, yeah.
You were reading about that the other
I
day.
did.
venue.
I didn't realize how many famous people were there. Like Everclear, Ike and Tina Turner.
Yep.
That used to be called the Cotillion Hall. I guess they used to have cotillions way back in the I forgot when it came out.
You told me it opened in
1913,
1913.
I think it was. Really long time ago. And I think it was like reconstructed in the 60s or 70s?
I think 60s.
Yeah. And and I was reading that it's famous for their acts. I'm thinking that I was reading about the floating dance floor, and I guess right now it's the only club that has one right now.
Nice.
I can see.
Well, good.
Well, good. Yes, Bubby.
Yes, you. Well, Everclear's actually coming back there next month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I want to see that, but I also want to see Ice Cube is apparently going to be doing a show at the Moda Center with Warren G and the Dog Pound.
Mm.
Yeah. But Nate Dogg's dead, so it won't be the same.
I know, it won't be the same.
Seeing the Dog Pound when he was still alive.
Yeah.
I love that song. I don't like to dream about getting paid. I don't like to dream about getting paid. That's a good song.
Nate Dogg, we will miss your singing.
We will.
Yeah, I can't believe he was only 41.
I know.
And then what year was this?
This was 2011, and Guru from Gangstar was only 41 when he died.
Wow.
Like a year earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Two greats. Ooh. Two of the greatest voices in rap music, if you ask me.
Oh.
And I know that they didn't use auto-tunes that much, but, you know.
No, it sounded great, actually.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It did. I can't vibe with this new rap music they have out. Some of it is
so
good.
Bad. Like, okay, so we talked about Post Malone in his interview with Howard Stern.
Yeah.
I know he's getting really popular, but his voice just sounds way too auto-tuned.
I've never listened to any of his songs.
It's okay. I mean, if you're into that stuff, it's okay.
Well, so I don't think we talked about the Post Malone interview here.
Yeah.
And I only listened to part of it, and you know more of his stuff than I do.
No, I don't.
You brought him up to me more than.
No, I heard of him, but I don't really know a lot of his stuff at all.
Okay. And I was asking you, is he a Mormon? Because when he was on Howard Stern's show a couple months ago, he was doing the interview from, I want to say, Utah. And he kept calling Howard sir and Robin ma'am, like throughout the interview, or at least the portion that I listened to. Well,
first off, not all Mormons are polite. And
that's right. Second,
not everybody from Utah is polite. So
I know, but you know what I mean.
And yeah, I think maybe he just was brought up to say sir and ma'am and be polite. Because, I mean, if you think about it, there are a lot of musicians that are not polite like that anymore.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of refreshing to know that a young musician like him is very polite to whoever is interviewing him.
And also, maybe he just wanted to mess with people. So it's possible he was getting smoked out before the interview and thought to himself, oh, why don't I go on this show that's known for being kind of raunchy and just call the host sir and the co-host ma'am and see if anybody.
Or it could just be genuine and he just wanted to show, he just wanted to show that he respected the host no matter what host it is.
Yes.
So I don't know about this guy.
Uh-oh.
I just know that he's popular. I don't listen to any of his stuff. I've heard a little bit of his music and I wasn't too impressed.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I wasn't too impressed, to be honest.
No.
And I was listening to some of the stuff, like when I was in St. Louis with my then friend, she was listening to a lot of radio stuff, and I'm thinking, this pop music. Some of it wasn't bad though. I mean, some of it was okay, but a lot of it was like auto-tune. It was so bad. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't get why people like it.
They should have DJs on regular stations who are auto-tuned. Just go full on out and all the commercials be auto-tuned.
Or I think that iHeartRadio should be broken up entirely and we go back to the local station format.
I like that idea a lot, and I'm surprised to hear you say that considering their ties.
No, I explained why, because I like local stations.
Yeah.
I think that it's important to support local stations if they're good stations.
Yeah, considering their ties to the conservative world, I think that's actually a good thing that you're saying that.
I know a lot of conservatives that don't like that. that don't like that iHeartRadio is a big conglomerate.
Nice.
And I would agree. I don't really think it's a conservative liberal thing. I think people appreciate local viewer supported stations.
I definitely do. I love KBOO and KMHD out here.
Yeah. I just I don't like everything being consolidated into a big conglomerate like iHeartRadio.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, I really don't think it has anything to do politically with anything.
No, I'm just saying because they lean very conservative. And they'll often have, like, news stories that are slanted in a certain way. But I'm glad to hear you say that.
They don't have just conservative stuff,
But they lean conservative.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, this is well known. This isn't just me saying it. And I may have even talked about it here before, but I'll make it fast. After 9/11, iHeart used to be called Clear Channel back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And after 9/11, Clear Channel released a list of songs that they didn't want played on their radio stations because they thought that they were too either pro-peace or anti-war. So, for example, the original What's Going On wasn't allowed to be played. Imagine wasn't allowed to be played on any of their stations. And they would
I never agreed with that, by the way.
Yeah, and they would also do things in the lead up to the Iraq War to where they would sponsor pro-war demonstrations in London. And so they were Clear Channel sponsored events, but they would have their news division report on them like they were just like grassroots things that were happening over there.
But what my point being is that not every conservative is for taking songs off of stations, and they're not all for censoring, because there are people that are just like, why are they censoring that?
Yeah.
So I don't agree. I never agreed with that, actually.
I think that's awesome, babes.
Yeah, I think that people need to make up their own minds.
Break up iHeart,
yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go back to the local station format.
We do.
Support them.
And they're in a lot of debt, too.
They need support. They need support just as much as the local mom and pop businesses.
Exactly. And they're going away.
If nothing is done about it, they will be.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the hole in the wall. I like the hole in the wall Mexican places and the hole in the wall salons and
good stuff.
But anyway,
you were telling me you have a friend, or did back in the day, and she's a bit of a snob, but her mom owned her own salon.
Yeah. When we were so I was friends with this girl when we went to summer camp in Hawaii. I won't mention her name.
No.
For fear that somebody might be listening and might know her. And we were in the same cabin 2 years in a row. And then 9 years later, in 2001, I was a part of something called the Bridge Program for students that are entering college. And we went to this sorority house where another program was taking place, and we were we were being visited by somebody that was going to talk about an organization. It was called Feed Your Head Night at this at the sorority place. So we were going to be educated. And I just happened to run into her, and she introduced herself, and I asked her, I told her I was from Hawaii. She told me she was from Maui. I asked her what her name was. I realized that we knew each other, and the rest is history.
Nice.
But when we used to hang out quite a bit, because I used to go to her house a lot, her mom would take us to her salon because she had a business going on there. And I don't know if it's still there, because this was like in the Tacoma Fife area, somewhere in there.
Okay.
So it was like in the south end of Seattle. And so yeah, she had a salon going on for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then her daughter died, the one who you knew.
No.
Okay.
I think she's in California, but I haven't talked to this girl in years.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this is like a good 16 years now.
Nice.
I have my reasons, but I'm not going to say that here.
Go ahead.
No.
No, pretend I'm not here.
Bubs.
No. I love you, babes.
I don't really want to talk about that.
That's fine. Give me a kiss.
Why?
Because you need one.
Do I?
Yeah, you need one.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Distracting.
Sorry, babes. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
And I don't mean to upset you.
What?
Is crud a curse word?
Sometimes I use it.
Oh.
It's not a curse word.
Okay.
It's just a substitution.
Nice.
For yeah.
Oh. Well, good. I was just curious about that.
There are substitute words that I use a lot.
Nice.
Just because I'm not. It's just not my thing, Bub.
Nice. Well,
Bubbly.
Well, good. I'm learning a lot here today. Jaylo.
Yes, but anyway, yeah. So my then friend's mom had a salon for a while.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Well, hopefully everything's going good there. Jaylo.
With that, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't talked to this girl in years, and
Yeah.
I don't know where her mom is.
Her mom probably passed away.
Yeah, no, I think she's still. Why do you keep saying that? Oh, I think they died already.
What
is that?
I don't know.
Are you trying to discourage me from finding out?
No. I'm not. No, look into this girl. I don't care.
I don't need to though. I'm done. I'm done with that.
I really like that you're not on Facebook.
No, I don't need to be. I just social media is really not my thing.
Yeah.
And I just think that people get so caught up in there, and then they friend people, and they say that, oh, those are my Facebook friends, but they don't know any of them.
I know.
I just think it's ridiculous.
I do too.
It's not like you actually friended someone because you know them in real life.
Yeah, and then you'll see people get upset about stuff that they read on Facebook.
Yeah. Don't read it then.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Or don't get into a social media battle. There's really no reason to do that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason getting all worked up, and there's no reason to do that.
I agree there, little Jaylo.
And if you're gonna do that, be on offense.
Yeah.
You don't want to be defensive, because if you're defensive, they can get you.
Okay.
That's why I see it.
Okay.
But I personally do not care about getting into Facebook battles.
But you've had chat line disputes. Didn't you tell me like somebody from Gresham was on some chat line and trying to ruin your life or something?
Yeah, but she couldn't have done that.
Oh.
She couldn't do that. She doesn't even know what my real name is.
What was the story there? Because I don't know anything about it.
Okay. It's really... Well...
Share what you want to share.
Okay, I'll just say this. She accused me of being friends with some kind of phone terrorist.
Wow. What's a phone terrorist?
A phone terrorist is someone that... It's kind of like... My way of thinking about it is like a person who will leave threatening messages.
Okay.
And granted, people leave really disturbing messages on chat lines, but there are chat lines that have features where you can block them, so you can customize your inbox to have that person blocked. So it's not like she couldn't have done anything about it.
But you were not friends with a phone terrorist.
No, not at all. No, she was. She thought I really did her wrong, which the only thing I really did was I called her out because I thought she was a hypocrite.
Nice. And this lady, but you've never met her in real life.
No. Wow. No, okay, maybe the phone terrorist isn't as important as me calling her out because she was a hypocrite, because I felt like she wasn't treated fairly.
Okay.
I stood up for her, but then she turned around and she was verbally attacking people that didn't agree with her on certain things politically. Yeah. No, not nice, Bubs.
Okay.
And I called her out for it, and she hasn't been on for a while, but she's been angry ever since. Yeah,
because I remember I came over here one day and you're like, this woman from Guaycho been trying to destroy Jaylo.
Yeah, well, she wouldn't be able to. She doesn't even know how to use a computer.
Oh, good.
She doesn't know how to use a computer, and I can go in about other stuff that she...
Here's a dumb question. I don't know the chat line world really at all.
Yeah.
Are you afraid that we'll run into her at some events? Some
No,
blindness
I'm not,
thing.
and I'll tell you why I'm not afraid. because she doesn't know anything about me. She claims she does, but the stuff that she has supposedly, whatever information she got is not even close to being true.
Oh, nice. So she tried to spread rumors about you, but they were all fake.
Yes, they were.
Nice.
She tried to say that I have multiple personality disorder.
Oh.
And my I think somebody that I actually know has probably said that to her.
Oh.
But I'm not friends with her anymore either.
Good.
So nobody messes with Jaylo and gets away with it, babu.
I have not seen any indication of multiple personality disorder on your ends. Now, there's a lot of nutty stuff with you, but that's not one of the things. That's not one of the things, babes.
Hey.
Now, did you discover your long-lost daughter?
I don't have a daughter, Bubs.
Sydney? We're not going to talk about Sydney here?
Who's Sydney?
Your long-lost daughter. What? The one who you won't talk to because she converted to Judaism?
Bubs!
Oy vey.
Bubs! Who's Sydney? Ow.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally touched you with my iPad. That's your long-lost daughter. Okay?
I don't have a daughter named Sydney. I don't know what you're talking about, Bubs.
Maybe it's Sydney then.
Or side-dye.
Side-dye, that's what it is. And you stopped talking to her when she converted to Judaism.
Well, who's her dad then?
I don't know.
I don't know either because I don't
This
have
is
any...
back in your wild days.
Bubs.
Give me a kiss. I may have made that up.
You did.
Okay.
I don't have any children. I never had children.
Okay.
What about your daughter, Bill?
People stopped ringing her a long time ago.
I'm just kidding.
Give me a kiss. So,
no, I'm not afraid that we'll run into her because she won't know who I am.
Yeah. I graduated from the CCB.
Yes.
In 2007.
Yep.
I don't know how it is now.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say this, but has that ever stopped
That's
me?
okay. No one, I mean, unless they know who you are.
People know who I am.
Yeah.
They gave you a bell, and on the side of it, it says, "Together we are changing what it meant to be blind." And, you know,
What?
people, yeah, together we are changing what it means to be blind. It's a
Wow.
graduation thing.
Okay.
And you ring it at the graduation ceremony, and people are
Jeez.
happy.
So it's kind of like a unity bells or whatever.
I guess. I don't know what that is, but...
Okay.
So, I had kind of like a one-night thing with this girl around that same time.
That one.
We would occasionally hang out afterwards. And one day, this might have been years later, she was like, "Do you still have your bell?" And I said, "No." And she says, "Yeah, I don't have it." And I'm like, "Yeah, it makes me upset. You know, every time I'd take a shit, I'd ring the bell and an angel would get its wings." And we both started laughing at that. So I told that joke to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I said, "That's why I have the bell." And he says, "Oh no, every time I ring my bell, my wife comes over and does an errand for me."
Oh, jeez. Oh, I think I know who that might be, right?
Yeah, you might.
Did I ever meet this person?
You may have met this person.
Oh.
Not the person I had the one night stand with.
No, not that one. I'm talking about the guy.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I did? I actually did.
You did meet him, yeah.
Okay, but that was a joke.
That was a joke, babes.
Okay.
But
Ugh.
so bells can be used for many different things. I no longer have my graduation bell.
Was it hanging on the string?
Mine? No, it was
the
right
bell.
above my toilet. So I could ring it every time I went to the bell.
No. I
And
mean,
the blind person
no,
would get their
Bubs.
wings. What?
I mean, when you got the bell, was it hanging by a string?
I think so. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got any graduation present when I graduated from the OTC.
They're really cheap at the CCB, so they might have just switched it to pencils and said, "Here, you can sell these for us."
Here's some real paper.
Yeah.
Paper bells. Yeah, they couldn't afford real bells, so they paper.
Well, no, they give you pencils so you can sell for them now.
Oh, no. Oh, what about paper roses?
I don't know, babes.
The reason why I say that is, okay, there's this guy that you and I met a few years ago.
Go ahead.
And
that one, the one that annoys you a lot.
The what?
The one that you find really, really annoying.
Yes.
Yeah. Go
And
ahead.
the sad thing is that I don't even think he realizes it. But I remember one time I was at the grocery store. Can I name it?
You can name the grocery store, just not the person.
Fred Meyer.
Go ahead.
I was at the Fred Meyer one day, and I was finishing up getting my groceries, and I'm waiting for my ride to get there, and lo and behold, I hear somebody whistling, and the person is talking to the mom and her little daughter, and I realize, oh, that's the same person that makes the paper roses.
Huh.
And I called you up. I'm like, guess who I ran into today? Oh, I was like, oh, I'm so glad I got out of there. I didn't want to run into him again.
You know what would be funny, babes?
What?
If he uses a voice modulator and he's the girl on your chat line.
No. That can't happen.
You could use a voice thing.
No. But this girl, doesn't have the same personality that he does.
Nice.
Granted, he does have his issues, but he's actually nice.
Yes.
She is not.
There we go. There.
She's got some issues. She's very disturbed.
Well, good. I'm happy for her, babes.
Oh, really? No, I don't. You know, I don't know that we will run into this person because I don't know that anyone from Gresham does a lot of like events with us.
Gresham is very well. You can if you're in the Gresham area, but Gresham is very backward, super rednecky, and all that stuff.
How do you know that? Have you been there before?
I've been to Gresham.
No, I mean you've been there before, but have you been there lately?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
see,
God,
how would you know, Bubs?
Because back in the day, it was like that.
Yeah, but Bubs, that could have changed. I mean,
It could have.
Vancouver is not the same Vancouver that it was a while back.
I haven't been to
24 years
Vancouver
ago.
since like 2002, so I have no idea what it's like now.
I mean, I've been to Vancouver like 2-3 years ago, so
I have no interest in going to Vancouver.
yeah, I think it's changed a lot from what I understand.
Oh, well, good for Vancouver.
It's becoming more of a metropolis.
Oh, hey, then where's Lois Lane and Superman? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, where's the Daily Planet?
Yeah, where is the Daily Planet, the newspaper?
Yes.
Yes. Where's Lois's sister Lucy?
Does he have a sister named Lucy?
In the show Smallville, her younger sister Lucy shows up.
Okay, I never watched that show. It seems like they are playing fast and loose with the Superman rules. I mean,
it was a fun show. I mean,
I should say I watched one episode of it. Not never watched it, but I didn't really get into it.
It was a fun show. I mean, I didn't watch all the episodes, but the ones that I have watched were interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, and also because I watched it with somebody that was describing pretty well what was going on.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
anywho, no, I'm not afraid to run into her. She doesn't scare me at all.
Well, good. Good. You might have to beat her up.
She's just a chatline nobody as far as I'm concerned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, good. Well, she's probably passed away.
I don't know.
Yes, she has.
I don't know.
Yes,
I
she
mean,
did.
well, she probably isn't in good health anyway.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, mentally she's not. I mean, she's got, anxiety and depression.
What if, babes, what does it say? You had like split personality?
She said that she heard that I have multiple personalities.
What if this is like you're actually her and this is like one of your multiple personalities? So
no,
like
I think it's
this lady doesn't exist outside your own head.
No. She is real.
Nice.
She is real.
Nice.
No, I unfortunately she is real.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, good for her, I think.
Yes.
I don't think I know any blind people who currently live in Gresham.
Mm.
I don't think so. I've known plenty back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yes. Well, good, babes. Well, I'm happy for her.
But no, I'm not worried about that at all.
Good.
To tell you the truth.
I don't know about the whole chat line world and how that works, so
that's okay. You know what? I'm not very famous on the chat line world, so I know people that are.
Nice.
I know a lot of blind people that are, and I'm like, geez, you need to get out.
Yeah.
You really need to get out.
Oh, they're on there like all the time?
It seems like it.
Mm.
It's like I'll get on there so like occasionally in the afternoon, and I'm like, these people are still on here.
Mm.
What is wrong?
Yeah.
Don't they have lives?
I guess not.
Even sighted people are on there a lot. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm surprised I had never even really heard about that world until we started dating.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been around, I think it started to get really big, I'm guessing like in the early 2000s, at least from, when I was exposed to them.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get into them until my friends told me about them. I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
I wonder how much money these chat lines make.
Well, the one that I go on, you can pay for what is called the VIP, and sometimes they have specials where you only have to pay $10 for that month.
Okay, what is it typically?
I cannot remember.
Nice.
I have to check because
go ahead.
I would have to check, but I don't know. I mean, if you're not gonna go on it, then you don't need to pay.
Nice.
You don't need. I mean,
well, obviously.
I'm sorry. If you're not gonna go on, or maybe I should phrase this: if you go on it, you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
But you do get to talk to more people if you do.
Wow.
Now, if you don't want to go on it, then you don't have to worry about it.
Obviously. Yeah, I'm not going to pay not to go on it.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught up in that.
No, it just seems crazy to me. But people are into some weird stuff out there.
But Clubhouse.
Yeah, well, Clubhouse used to be really cool.
Yeah, but how often? When was the last time you went on it?
Maybe a week or two ago.
Oh, yeah?
Well, hope springs eternal. Eternal. And I hope that they could, shift it around and make it good again. But it's not seeming that good right now.
Why don't you, reach out to Paul and Rohan?
I've tried to. I might reach out to them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the way they have it set up now kind of sucks for blind users. And I've noticed that a lot of people, like from the polyamory world, a lot of people that I knew are no longer on there. And other people from different crowds as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh.
Or the people that used to be on there have gotten off of there for different reasons and they... Yeah.
Yeah. How's everything going with the Flute Society?
You know what? I need to get on that website again and see why I can't... I'm having problems reading the Portland Piper.
Oh.
Because my credentials are there.
Yeah.
And it shows in the record that I paid for the year, so I don't know why.
Yeah, get on it. I want to find out about.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having a hard time with it.
Oh, good.
But if I am, I need to contact somebody about that.
Yeah.
But anywho.
Yes, babes.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We ate some baked potatoes.
They turned out really good.
And I had some warm sourdough bread.
Yes.
Yes. And we watched some movies.
Yes.
So, for some perspective, I thought that I had downloaded the movie Wild Style years ago from Demonoid. Mm-hmm. And it turned out that I just downloaded the soundtrack.
Yeah.
But we had planned we're going to watch Wild Style and Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
I'd never seen either of those movies. I was never really that interested in seeing Fast Times at Ridgemont High, but you wanted to watch it, and I'd heard various things about it over the years.
Yeah.
First movie was Wild Style. Do you want to give the recap, or do you want me to?
I'm going to let you do it.
Okay. There's a lot here, so I'm going to focus on the main story, which is about this guy named Zorro, who is a graffiti artist. In that world, in this movie, a lot of them are part of this union, and they're starting to get some recognition. He has a friend who is going to take a reporter around the area and wants Zorro to be part of the story.
Yep.
Zorro meets this white lady reporter her
name is Virginia.
And she's not the best actress.
No, she was terrible.
She was horrible.
She just was so bad it was laughable.
It was laughable. It was kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, I was like, are you serious? Is this who they picked to play her?
Yeah. And Zorro's really apprehensive about this, but he kind of goes along. And a girl in the graffiti world is interested in Zorro. I think she's kind of his girlfriend.
That's Rose.
Rose. It ends at a party where he's kind of like on the roof looking down. Rose is dancing. He starts dancing. And that's basically the movie. The plot is kind of like loose in this film.
Well, there's a graffiti artist and then there's a rap artist.
There are, but what's the plot with the rap artist that I'm missing?
It sounded to me like they were getting recognized more than the graffiti artists. I think.
In real life, that's the case. I'm not sure how much that translates to the movie, though.
Yeah, so I think what it was is that the reporter was going to report on the rap and graffiti lifestyle in that part, in New York, in the 80s. So, but it seemed like the rap artists were getting more recognition than the graffiti artists.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of a loose plot for sure. It's not my favorite movie at all.
No.
I mean, I'd at least give it a 7. Just because I love the music. I thought it was really cool that they added rap artists to the movie. And I think they were real artists too, right?
Yeah.
Like Grandmaster Cat. What is it?
Grandmaster Cash.
Yep.
Kaz. Bunch of other artists too.
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble's in the movie. It has a lot of artists in it. It's very low budget. The acting is hit and miss, and the story is not well drawn out. But I liked it. It's a fun movie. If you just want a fun movie to watch, you should check this out.
One of my favorite scenes in the movie was when they were the guys were in a basketball game.
Yeah, that was fun.
And they were passing the ball around, and they were
rapping,
making up a rhyme, and the girls were getting a part of that. It was fun. That scene was a really fun scene.
Yeah.
And this is the second time I saw it, and I wish it was. I wish there was more of a storyline to it, but it was fun.
Yeah, and it's also interesting to see the hip-hop community from the early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, when things were just starting to get popular.
I want to do a hip-hop weekend with you at some point.
Oh.
There's so many movies we could watch. You know what I was thinking? We could do 8 Mile, Beat Street, which is, I think, around the same time that Wild Style came out. How High. And what else could we do? You didn't like Boys in the Hood, or you never saw it?
I think I saw parts of it, but I just thought it was too rough.
Oh. We'll come up with another movie.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But this was a fun one, Jaylo, except somebody kept getting mad at me during this movie.
Yeah. You were distracting me.
You said scratch your back, so that's what I did.
No, but what you did was...
What did I do? I scratched your back after you asked me to.
No. I asked you to, but I didn't say to scratch my back in rhythm, and he thought it was hilarious. I was like, what? You thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, stop it. It is so distracting. I'm like, stop.
Oh my goodness.
And he's like, I'm like, stop. He got a very strange sense of humor, Bub.
I thought it was good.
I know you did.
Oh my goodness.
But I did not.
Well, you should have.
Huh?
You should have thought it was good.
Why?
Because you should have. Because I love you. And I was doing the right thing for my Jaylo.
Really?
Yes.
Were you really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Babes.
Yep.
Would you recommend Wild Style to your family? And if so, what's your selling? How do you sell it to them?
Okay.
Because I'm trying not to say elevator pitch.
Yeah, because you say a lot. I don't think I would have to. I think they would like it. I think my sisters would like it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah, I think it might be interesting.
Nice.
I would just say that, the storyline is not straightforward, but it's fun if you like painting and hip hop.
Nice. Well, good. I never got into graffiti.
I do remember when I was a kid, one of the rules at school was not to do graffiti on any of the school's property, because it was public property.
Yeah.
And that was just not going to be tolerated at my elementary school. I
think hopefully now they've loosened up with that.
I don't know. Well, there's canvases to do that on, but
at your school there were? No.
I mean, nowadays, if people really want to do artwork, they can get canvases.
But that's mainly for painting, isn't it? I don't think you can do graffiti on a canvas. Now, granted, I don't know that world. So
well, they were talking about that in the movie. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like, well, that's not really graffiti if they're doing it on canvases.
Okay. And I thought when we were watching this movie of that song by Tupac. I think it's off of Me Against the World. It's called Old School, where he's like, forget the TV, I'd rather hit the streets and do graffiti. That line. That's a great line. You know that song, right?
I probably do. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know half of what you're talking about, but
And after this movie, I played for you the KRS-One song, Step Into This World.
yeah. I believe I heard it before, and they sampled "Rapture" by Blondie.
Yep. Debbie Harry, was an early supporter of rap music.
Was she?
Yep.
Wow.
She mentions Fab Five Freddy, I think, in Step Into This World.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Is that the name of it?
I don't know, because I don't think that was her singing.
No, but in the original song that they sang.
That was her singing, yeah.
The Rapture is the name of the song, right? Or
Rapture.
Something. Yeah. She mentions Fab Five Freddy.
Oh, I didn't
And
realize
this was before Yo MTV Raps.
she mentioned, I don't remember hearing her mentioning it in the song, but
We can listen to it, and she'll mention him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll play you that and Old School after we're done with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Old School a rap from the 80s?
Old School is a Tupac song where he talks about growing up with rap music.
Okay.
Yeah. He doesn't diss Biggie in the song. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, a dumb joke just came into my mind, but I won't say it here because it's a little bit too much of a dad joke.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
In any event.
Oh, should I...
Go ahead.
Should I tell the yogurt story?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh. So, this is my first attempt at making yogurt in my slow cooker. And, I mean, number one, I forgot that my yogurt was non-fat.
And I forgot that too.
And so, what happened was the other day, it was on Thursday, I put 2 spoonfuls of yogurt, I put some whole milk in there, gave it a mix, and then I put a couple squirts of honey in there, gave that a mix, but I don't think I mixed it very well. So I put it in the slow cooker and cooked it for at least 20 hours. Took it out the next day. It was on Thursday actually. Took it out on the Thursday afternoon and I put it in the fridge, and then we tasted it yesterday and I'm like, oh, this tastes kind of strange. And you said, oh, I think the honey separated from the yogurt. I'm like, yeah. Oh no. So I gave it a mix. I think maybe I didn't mix it very well. Put it in the fridge, take it out, taste it again. It tasted horrible. And I said, could you look at the yogurt in my fridge? And you're like, oh, it's non-fat cultured.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, the person who delivered the yogurt to me, I guess it didn't have the full fat yogurt. The fat yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it didn't turn out so great. So I had to dump it out. And it sounded like... Yeah, anyway. So, but that's okay because we're going to use my slow cooker for some chicken adobo.
Chicken adobo. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But before we do that, babes.
Yep.
Since the time I started dating my little Jaylo,
yeah,
I've always heard, I want my fat kind to wake my high. And
what?
So I kept hearing, I want my fat kind to wake my high.
Yeah, I know. I heard it was a classic, so.
You did hear that.
I did.
Again,
a classic 80s movie.
I was never that excited to watch it for whatever reason. But, we have so many movies to watch in life, and it is considered a classic.
Yes.
So last night we watched it. Babes, let me know about this movie. Give me the plot.
So this was an interesting plot. It was basically about these 2 girls growing up. One girl was Linda, who claims that she had some fiance in Chicago named Doug, but we never see him. You never see him?
No.
And then Stacy was interested in this guy named Ron Johnson, who works at the restaurant where she's at, correct?
Yeah. No.
No?
Ron came into the restaurant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ron came into the restaurant. She tells him that she's 19 and he's 26.
She's really 15.
She's really 15. And she was played by Stacy was played by Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Yep, this was when she was really a single white female.
Oh my goodness!
Keep going.
You stop.
She was in that movie.
I know.
With Melanie from Pulp Fiction, from Jackie Brown.
Bridget Fonda.
Yeah. You shot her? You shot
her?
Melanie?
Okay. Stop it now. Those are two different movies here.
Sorry, go ahead. Actually, 3.
Cross movie references.
Is she dead? Yes or no? Is she dead?
Well, she was kind of an annoying character,
yeah.
but... Anyway.
She went and shut up. And... All right, but anyways.
Shut up.
Yes. She just kept talking and
I
talking.
had to say that was kind of funny, but anyway.
Yes. Back to Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
So anyway, Stacy and Ron set up a date. She sneaks out of her house, goes to the Point. I guess that's a place where girlfriends and boyfriends make out and do other stuff. And he's like, so are you really 19? And she says, yes, I'm really 19. And they end up, having sex or whatever.
Yeah.
Bubs.
What?
Anyway. Stop that.
We don't believe in 19-year-olds
no.
having sex in the 80s on this program.
Bubs.
We condone any night. What?
Just let me finish.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
You're a distracting boy now.
I'm good, boy. Keep going.
Okay. Ooh. You're as soft as a baby's bottom.
Filling my face, babes.
You're as soft as a baby's bottom.
Oh, very good there, Jay. Whoa.
And that's a good thing.
Okay, go ahead. You don't have to worry about me crapping all over the place.
Oh.
No,
I'm not talking about your butt.
Okay, good. Well, keep going, babe. Tell me about this movie. Unless that was the end of it.
No, it's not the end of it. And there's some other kids. Like, there's a kid named Mark Ratner who really, really likes Stacy because Stacy's in his biology class.
Yeah.
And he's telling his friend Mike Damone, who I honestly think seemed way too old to be a high school
Mike
student.
Damone reminded me of Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Well, I don't know much about him, but anyway.
From Kiss.
I know. I don't know too much about his personality.
Nice. Keep going.
Okay. And so Mike Damone is just giving him all this bad advice about women, and he's trying to he has this business where he buys, he gets tickets for people, but it's like
he's a scalper, basically.
It's a scalper. Yeah, he's a scalper. So he's trying to make business off of that. And so he's trying to get a date with Stacy Hamilton. And he finally goes in there, and I think it's the restaurant where she's at. Meanwhile, I know I'm kind of skipping around because there's more than one character. Brad is her brother that was working at a fast food place, and he gets himself fired because he didn't treat a customer the right way.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's kind of in between jobs and trying to figure out what to do about that. Anyway, so Stacy and Mark make a date. Her parents are out for the weekend, and Stacy was trying to make the first move on Mark by inviting him to her room. I don't know if she had stairs in her house or not.
They were in her room, but then Mark leaves.
They were in her room because Mark is like, oh, you know what? I gotta return. I think he's something about the sister's car. Yeah, I gotta make sure this car is good. But I think he was making an excuse because he was really nervous around her.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So she tells her friend Linda, she's like, ugh, I don't think Mark likes me. I tried to make the first and the second move, but he just left. And she's like, oh, that's too bad. And she's like, and I really liked him too. He was really nice. Well, I think they have a pool party with both Mike and Mark, right?
Well, it's Stacy and her friend hanging out at
Linda,
the pool, and Mike comes over there with Mark. And nothing happens that day, but it starts to lead her thinking. And Mike, in fairness to him, after the party, even says, "Hey, Mark's still interested in you." And she's like, "Oh, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever, bro,
Whatever,
bro. Keep going, babes.
Whatever, bro.
Whatever, bro."
Anyway, so she starts something up with Mike. I think she asked him, "Hey, you want to go swimming? My parents aren't here. Let's go swimming." And I don't know if they made it to the pool, but they ended up sleeping together and she got pregnant.
Yep. So she has to get some money so she can go down to Abortion City and get everything.
Abortion City?
Yep.
Is that what it's called, is it?
Oh, I don't think so.
The abortion clinic.
Abortion clinic. And
Mike couldn't help her pay for it.
Yeah, Mike wasn't really there for her. She does her thing, gets the abortion. Everybody's upset. Time goes on. Mark and Mike get into a bit of a conflict. And eventually, near the end of the movie, your girl and Mark get back together.
Stacy and Mark. Yeah.
And Doug doesn't come out from Chicago to be with Phoebe Cates.
And Brad
so he dates Kevin Kline instead.
Oh my goodness. and Brad, her brother, I think pours coke in this gunman's eyes.
Yeah, when Sean Penn comes into the convenience store.
Yeah, and Sean Penn, I think, is supposed to be this comic relief guy.
Spicoli.
Jeff Spicoli, and which I thought he was. I just thought he was just weird.
It's very different from anything else you've ever seen Sean Penn do.
No,
because he, at least to me, he strikes me as somebody who takes himself way too seriously.
I would agree.
But he's good in this movie for what the role is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like your typical 80s stoner who likes to surf a lot and doesn't want to do his work. And he keeps running into the teacher, Mr. Hand, who is a history teacher. And the one scene I thought was really funny was when he's supposed to go to his graduation dance and Mr. Hand shows up at his house.
Yes. Yes.
So he barely graduates.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, this is a movie. It's okay. I don't get why this film is so beloved.
I don't either. But maybe, and we come to the conclusion, maybe it's because maybe we were just too little. And this is a movie that young people in the 80s thought was really fun.
Yeah, it's very dated.
It is very dated. And I was 2 years old that time.
I wasn't even born
yet. You weren't even born yet. So it's hard. I guess it's hard for us. Would you say it would be hard? It's hard for us to relate to that movie in some ways?
It is. But there are movies from the 30s that we can relate to.
For sure.
So this is one of those films that it's for a specific age group. It's for like the, I guess in our time periods, the early 50s types of people, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's not for us.
No.
It's okay.
I would say for people that were born maybe in the 60s.
Yeah. It's all right. But it's
all right.
I wouldn't consider it a classic if you're just asking my opinion.
No, and it's not like how Clueless was for us.
Yeah.
Because when that came out, I was, it was the summer before I moved and started high school. And you were close to being a teenager back then too.
Yes.
So, I think we identified more with a movie like Clueless than Fast Times at Ridgemont High, even though there were some funny things in there for sure.
Yeah, and we got to see Phoebe Cates' breasts, and so we know what attracted Kevin Kline.
Uh-oh. No, I didn't get to see it.
You didn't get to, but I did.
Uh-oh.
And now I know what Otto gets to play with.
Oh, jeez. Bubs. Oh, my goodness.
If I were to do this movie, I would say, have her fall in love with Otto. But,
But he's kind of dumb, though.
Easy for me to say in retrospect.
Oh, my goodness. Or I think his name was Jeffrey in Soap Dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Soap Dish was really funny. He was really funny in that
movie.
Was.
When he couldn't read the teleprompter near the end of the movie.
And then Sally Field kicks him in the crotch.
Yep. So I guess the message of this is watch Clueless or Soapdish instead.
Right.
Yes.
Or A Fish Called Wanda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Fast Times at Ridgemont High, if you relate to it, then go ahead and watch it. But
if you're 50 plus, then it's probably going to be your thing. Watch this and then an episode of The Golden Girls.
Oh my goodness. I think it's I think it's funny now, baboosh.
The Golden Girls.
Yes, I do. I thought it was funny then, but I didn't understand why, and now I do.
Good.
Yes, now I do.
Well, babes.
Yeah?
Did you have any dreams last night that you remember?
I did not.
I had vivid dreams, but as soon as I woke up, they exited my memory. I blame that on my little Jaylo.
No, I'm excited about the movies tonight, and I hope that they're really good.
Harold and Maude and
Sing 2.
Yes.
We thought Sing was really, really fun to watch.
I was very pleasantly surprised by that movie.
And I'm not really into watching like the newer Disney movies unless it actually sounds good. But yeah. I'm interested to see what's going on with Buster the Koala.
Yeah, for real, I'm not a big fan of kids movies at all. I think that this trend of adults claiming that every kids movie is a masterpiece is kind of annoying. But Sing 1 was really, really good. It
was fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think it's actually a Universal film. But I hear what you're saying, and I'm also excited to watch Sing 2.
A Universal film?
Yeah, you said Disney movies. You're not a fan of modern Disney movies. I think it's technically
is Universal. It Universal Studios?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I thought it was from Disney, but what do I know?
That's okay.
But I thought that the first Sing was really, really fun.
I did too.
Yeah. The monkey that was in a family gang business.
That was great. That was great.
And that spider assistant that Buster has.
Or I like the one where like it's the woman in the couples. She's the talented one.
She's a dog.
She might have been a dog, but she was a talented one. But she's with the boyfriend who thinks that he's super talented, and then she leaves him, and then
he gets a new girlfriend, and I think she was performing
on TV,
and then she changed the channel, right?
Yeah, that was great. So we're excited there, Jaylo.
Yeah, Bubby.
Yes, babes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Okay, so let's kiss me, and we'll wrap this up.
Okay. My goodness. What?
Nothing, babes.
Whoa, tell me later.
No, I was going.
Okay.
And then I started thinking about the crap is now a curse word. Oh. But I love you. I love my Jaylo.
Oh my God.
Crap or no crap. But I love you, babes.
I love you.
Thank you, babes. All right, babes. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.